Welcome to the NSIC Student Athlete Advisory Committee Spotlight. I'm Nick Kornder, Assistant Commissioner for Media Relations at the Northern Sun. And each week this fall, we'll visit with one fall sports student athlete from each of our 16 institutions. And this week, we are lucky enough to be joined by MSU Moorhead's Kaylee Parsons. Kaylee, welcome to the Spotlight.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, as we do every week on the show, start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Kaylee Parsons. I'm a junior here at MSUM, and I'm on the women's soccer team. I'm from Belvidere, Illinois, and I graduated from Belvidere North High School in 2018.
Outstanding. So what got you fired up to attend MSU Moorhead?
I really think that the athletic aspect obviously is outstanding and incredible, and what they have to offer for student athletes is just incredible. And the academic side, the education program is outstanding and one of the best education programs. So it was like, I'm very far away from home, so it had to feel like home to me. And the community that is offered here, just, it feels like home.
Awesome. Yeah, great facility up there, up in Moorhead. So let's get to the aspect of fall season. Cancellation of fall sports due to COVID, obviously. Just give us an update on the MSU Moorhead soccer team right now.
We are very fortunate to be able to practice and get into the weight room. When we were first told like nothing was going to be able to be happening for us, we were all very disappointed, and we were just hoping that something would change. And luckily, Doug, our athletic director, sent out an email saying we were going to be able to do stuff, and it was going to be limited at first, and then hopefully it progressed as things progress, that we'll get more and more each week. And so we're practicing 3 times a week, and we have weightlifting twice, and we'll do some conditioning at practice to stay in shape. And we have to wear a mask at practice and during weightlifting. And we are socially distant at practice as well. And it's great to be back on the field with our best friends and the people we love to play soccer with.
A little more adversity for this fall, though. Your head coach is not with you currently, correct? But for good reasons.
Yes, she just had her baby. Yeah, she just had her baby on Tuesday. So we are very excited. Her name is Olive, and she also has a son named Otto. So we're very excited for her, and she's a cute little baby. So yeah, and we're lucky that we have 3 other assistant coaches that are willing to step up and make our practices and give us the opportunity to still be able to play and lift and to get better individually.
Outstanding. Another member of the Dragon family.
Yes.
COVID has affected everyone, obviously, with fall cancellation. It affects everyone differently. How has it affected you mostly as a student athlete?
As a student athlete during the summer, it was very important for you to get in shape and stay in shape so you're competition ready. And we really weren't sure what the future was going to hold for us because of COVID. And I worked extremely hard this summer to be in the best shape possible, ready for that fitness test that we have one of our first practices. And when we found out we weren't going to be able to do much or very little, I was very disappointed and really upset because these were our last chances to play with our seniors, and just getting this opportunity taken away is very hard for me personally. And I've worked very hard to be where I am today. So yeah, I was very disappointed.
So without fall competition, you're obviously still practicing, but you can focus on other things on campus, obviously academics, but you're a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Tell us a little bit about that and some of your initiatives for this year.
Yeah, some of our initiatives we're focusing on is the Green Bandana Project, which creates awareness of mental health and just knowing there's resources available. And if students are wearing a green bandana on their backpack, or if they're wearing it in their hair, it just shows that they're a safe person to talk to, and they're willing to help you with whatever you need. We're also doing the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which helps fulfill wishes of children with critical illnesses. And we are focusing on voter registration as well. And we are very excited to include the One Love Foundation aspect in some of our initiatives for mental health. And it is very important for students and student athletes to be aware of healthy relationships and what toxic relationships are and how to avoid that and get out of situations like that.
Yeah, all great initiatives, mental health awareness, voter registration, Make-A-Wish, just Great job by the Dragons up there in Moorhead. Speaking of the NSIC, some of these initiatives are conference-wide, but what are some of the best attributes of the Northern Sun Conference and being part of NCAA Division II?
I really think the best attribute would be the competition that is given to us, because it pushes us every day to focus on what we need to do better and what we need to do to beat that next team, because there's somebody who's always trying to beat you and you obviously want to beat them. So having the competition variety is just really important, and you're always looking forward to getting better and making a difference for your team and setting new records.
Excellent. A little bit more about you. Do you have any hidden talents or something people may not know about you?
Well, I don't know about hidden talents, but I would say I'm a pretty good singer. I'm just kidding. In high school, I was the Best Buddies president, and that is a nonprofit organization for students with special needs, and it creates a one-on-one friendship and connection just so they can still get the same experience as other students in the school. And we would take them to basketball games with us. We would do Special Olympics and just little activities just to make them feel happy. And you can definitely tell how much of a difference their life is when you are introduced to a student with special needs.
Outstanding. That's always one of my favorite questions, to find out some of those hidden talents and something people may not know. So great answer there. Elementary inclusive education major. What does that mean, and what do you plan to do with it?
So with that degree, I will be able to teach K through 6th, and it involves a lot of diversity in the classroom, which is very important for all students to understand that aspect and to feel welcome. And then you can teach a full classroom, even with kids with disabilities, and that doesn't need to have a para in there with you. So you're focused on each individual in your classroom. And after college, I want to be a kindergartner, first grade teacher. So.
Well, I have a kindergartner and a second grader, so bless you for doing that, because I couldn't imagine being in a room with a whole bunch of them, because it's hard enough just rallying 2 of them. So best of luck with all that. I know you'll do great. Before we let you go, we have a little section called Rapid Fire Q&A. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
All right. Your ideal place to live after college?
Probably back in Illinois.
Most used social media app?
Instagram.
Dream profession?
Teacher.
Favorite subject studied in college?
Anything education related or anything based on diversity.
Your favorite food?
Steak.
Nice. Favorite TV show?
Grey's Anatomy.
Favorite student athlete advisory committee activity or initiative?
I really like when we do SAAC Olympics or anything based on giving back to our community, because that is very important for us.
Your favorite movie?
Oh, there's so many. I would have to say Titanic or Bend It Like Beckham, 2 different movies, but they're both great.
Your best sports memory in which you were competing?
Last year when I scored against Crookston.
Nice. As a defender, that doesn't happen often, but
yes.
Did you say anything to your coach after that? Her being in Minnesota Crookston.
I just came off the field and I was just so excited, and she could tell how excited I was. So I feel like she knew, but she was very excited for me.
Excellent. And we'll finish with this one. Your favorite NSIC opponent to travel to and compete against?
I would say Winona, just because I had family that went to school in Winona and graduated from their school. And they give really good competition, and they have a great facility as well.
Definitely beautiful down there in the fall as well, with the river and the Sugarloaf and everything. So excellent answers. All right. Well, Kaylee, thank you for taking the time to join us today. That'll wrap up this week's NSIC SAAC Spotlight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.